And we are back on CentralValleyTalk.com. Let's talk business. Let's talk fights right now with Joe Lopez, who's going to be fighting in a middleweight fight coming up on May the 17th. That's a Saturday at Selland Arena. Nice to meet you, buddy.
Great to meet you, too. Thanks for having me.
You and I were talking during the break there about the last event that you had down in Lemoore. 10,000 people showed up to see some local fighters, including, of course, Jose Ramirez, the big name locally. You're hoping for as many this time at Selland Arena.
Yeah, if not more. They're expecting more. It was supposed to be, like I was telling you, at Save Mart Center, but they couldn't get that date settled, so it's at Selland Arena, and so they're expecting more than 10,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What got you into fighting?
And the box, I actually started pretty late. I was a football player my whole life. I played football. And
what school?
Fresno High.
Fresno High.
Driller.
Yeah. No, that's Bakersfield.
Warriors, come on. Oh. Warriors, Fresno High Warriors.
You can hit me, it's all right.
And so I went to Fresno High, played football there, and then I went to Fresno City and played ball there, got a couple injuries, and then was done playing. And I wasn't sure what direction I was going to go in life. And so I walked into a boxing gym, and when I got there, they were just let me know how athletic I was, and you can box if this could turn into something if you put your heart and soul into it and dedicate yourself. And so I did, and went along. I didn't expect a whole lot out of it, at first. I just started doing it, and then fell into boxing, and that started fighting and winning, and here I am. Now I'm a professional boxer.
Wow! And your professional record is 2-0.
2-0, yeah, 2-0.
Not bad.
1 KO.
1 KO. Who was that against?
It was my first fight, and I forgot his name. I'm just trying to get these fights. I'm just trying to get as many as I can out of the belt. I forgot his name, but I remember the significant fights in amateurs.
Wow.
But yeah, I forgot his name.
What was that first KO like?
Exhilarating.
Yeah.
Exhilarating.
Because that's what it's all about.
Oh,
right?
yeah, it is. You get in there. When you get in there, you want to put on a show, and you want to showcase your talent. Because boxing is an art, and you want to showcase what you can do. But when you knock someone out, and it just comes to you, like in baseball, when you just hit a home run, it just comes to you. It just happens.
All right,
you don't even feel it.
I want to follow up on what you just said. You said it's an art, and I bet there are people out there watching that say it's just two guys slugging it out. There's no art there, but it really, there's years of training that goes into you getting into that ring and preparing for that moment. It is an art, isn't it?
Oh, definitely, yeah. And you could feel it when you're in there. There's someone that might not be as athletic as you are, as fast as you, but he is beating the crap out of you. You know what I mean? You're like, I don't know how's this guy hitting me? It's an art. They're slipping to the side. They're coming under punches. They're coming over the top, and you just don't see it. And it's happened to me before when I first started, and that's when that happened to me. That's when I realized, okay, I got to learn this sport. It's a skill, and I need to take this serious. And it's not my speed and power isn't just going to carry me through this anymore.
Can you tell in the first few seconds of a fight how it's going to go?
When they land a clean punch on you, yeah. When this guy when he's hit you with everything he's got. And my mom hits harder than that. You could just walk through their punches. Yeah, you're just gonna walk through their punches and do what you want with them. And it still takes skill. And like my last fight, I beat the guy pretty decisively, and his punches weren't hurting, but I could not drop. And I was hitting him with some hard shots. And the guy, I give it to the guy. He was tough. He would not go down. And another thing you can't teach is heart and how tough a guy is on someone's chin. They either have it or they don't, and people just will not go down as hard as you hit them.
All right, listen. You say the shots weren't hurting you. I can't imagine face by anyone and not feeling it.
Yeah.
And your face doesn't look bruised up or banged up. How do you? I don't understand how you survive those things without a black eye and a cut and.
I'm on that.
Being defensive, saving yourself, preserving yourself for the next fight, and having a long career. So I slip, I dodge, I counterpunch a lot, and so that's how I've lasted. But some of these guys just walk into punches, and and like I said, the guy hit me. You're gonna get hit no matter what. They throw about 100 punches in 2 rounds. 50 punches a round, and so you're gonna get hit with 1 or 2. When you get hit and you realize that this guy's not hurting you, like I said, I'm coming after you, but I'm still trying to preserve. I don't want to look bad at the after party.
Sure. Good point. So what's the worst injury you've had?
In boxing?
Yeah.
Busted nose right here. It wasn't broken, but I had the cavity. It caved in, and it just grew back. The cartilage was caved in. It didn't break, and so it just popped in when I got punched in sparring with I was sparring a heavyweight. knocked it straight in, and then I thought I broke it. It made me think about my boxing career too, if I wanted to do this or not.
That would make me think about my boxing
It made
career.
me think about it, because every time it got touched, it hurt, but they assured me it wasn't broken. Went to the doctor, it wasn't broken, and it got better after a month, and they were right. And so that's probably that. I've been lucky. I haven't been injured.
Yeah. Now, how do you feel about MMA? I mean, MMA has exploded in the past few years. It has died away. Am I wrong? Or
You're the gym I train with a bunch of MMA fighters who happen to be great boxers. I Thrive Boxing Club and Thrive MMA Club over here on Blackstone. They specialize in stand-up, and a lot of guys don't want to fight them. Every time they fight someone from that gym, the MMA guy in the cage, they want to take them to the ground right away because they're great boxers, because we all train together. And so I get some of my best work from them, from my teammates there. And so, but MMA is great. And I think you're right in that it has surpassed boxing, but money-wise, the way it's dispersed to fighters, boxing is on the higher end, because
you can make more money as a boxer?
You can make more money as a boxer than you can.
That's all that's important, right?
Exactly. That's what made, because everyone asks me, why don't you go to MMA? You're athletic enough, you're fast, you're this, that. I was like, because these boxers make more money. It's like, I asked them, like, do you know who such and such boxer is? And they're like, no. Well, he's making more money than GSP, and GSP was at the top at one point in Anderson Silva, and this guy, you have no idea, who's on HBO every other weekend, is making more money than him every fight because of the way politics
even
are.
at your level in Fresno, you can make some pretty decent money boxing?
Yeah, you can. And now that comes with name and what kind of crowd you bring and then what they're going to pay.
Well, 10,000 people at Selland Arena, somebody's making some money there.
Yeah, so yeah, you can, and it's kind of how you build yourself up. And it's not like other team sports where it's like, oh, the San Francisco 49ers are playing. Let's go catch that game because we know they're good. It's this guy. You got to like the person. You kind of get to know the person. You like their style. You like the way they fight. You like the way they carry themselves. Things like that is what attract your fans and supporters, and that's what makes you your money.
Okay. So the big event coming up on the 17th, how many fights will there be? And tell everybody about the big fight at the end.
Right now, there's 8 fights.
8 fights.
Eight fight. I think they're trying to add more. It's all coming together more right now. The more I learn about it, and I'll be fighting that day. And also the main event is going to be Jose Ramirez, the Valley Olympian. Really grateful. Him fighting here in the Valley has helped me out a lot. Him and his manager Rick Meridian. They both helped me out a lot. They both like me. And
have you sparred with Jose?
No, 2 different weight classes. He's like 2 weight classes under me. Yeah.
Under you?
Yeah, under me. Yeah.
So you could kick his butt.
I'm not saying that. I'll let you tell it.
He's good, isn't he?
Yeah, he's really good. Oh yeah.
To go to the Olympics?
Yeah, he's an Olympian. He's a really good fighter.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Nice
Thank you
meeting
for having
you.
me on.
Nice meeting you.
Thanks.
I know what I wanted to ask you.
Yes.
Every fighter seems to have a little nickname. Do you have one?
Smokin' Joey.
Smokin' Joe.
Smokin' Joe Louis Lopez. Yep.
Wow. Awesome. Best of luck.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Win.
Thank you.
Win on the 17th.
Thank you.
At Selland Arena. All right. And you are watching Let's Talk Business here on CentralValleyTalk.com.